Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to look into one waste management video that we are doing in India, right? And this is under your ISA activity. First, you are going to watch the video. Then we are going to have a bit round of discussion followed by a Google form that you all have to fill, right? There are few questions in the Google form that you have to fill, right? So let's look into the video.
Here are the things that have become an integral part of your life, without which you can't imagine surviving even a day. Your television, something which makes you smile and cry. Your mobile, your most cherished companion day and night. And your charger, without which your mobile is as good as dead. But as soon as they get outdated, they are no more your companions. So what do you do with them? You unsympathetically remove them from your life. Till now, what kept you entertained is today plaguing the world with global warming. Till now, what used to be the pride of your household has today become a source of pollution and illness for someone else. So when our electronic equipment become useless to us, they become e-waste for the environment. A kind of waste that is very different from ordinary waste, as it contains toxic pollutants like mercury, lead, cadmium, chromium, and plastics, which are very harmful for human as well as environment. Today there are lakhs of people working in unorganized sector of e-waste disposal. People working in this unorganized sector are often exposed to toxic chemicals during the processing of this waste. Interestingly, this e-waste also consists of valuable substances like gold, silver, and copper. Today, on one hand, we are growing as biggest consumer country of electronics, and at the same time, we are generating vast amount of e-waste.
कभी कभार इन दिनों हमारे यहाँ पहले अच्छी पेन रखना वो स्टेटस था, अच्छी घड़ी रखना स्टेटस था, अब अच्छा फोन रखना स्टेटस हो गया है। ई वेस्ट, इसके विषय में अवेयरनेस नहीं है। देखिए हमारे देश में एनवायरनमेंट की समस्याएं इसलिए आई कि जिसको जीप पिघला का कारखाना लगा दिया। दे वर नॉट कॉन्शियस अबाउट इट। हमने ई वेस्ट के संबंध में एक मिशन उठाना चाहिए, ऑनलाइन चलाना चाहिए, अवेयरनेस कैंपेन करना चाहिए, ई वेस्ट के सॉल्यूशन खोजने चाहिए। सरकार के साथ मिलकर के कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाया जा सकता है ई वेस्ट के सॉल्यूशन, वरना हम पता नहीं कहां से कहां पहुंच जाएंगे।
Reason why our Honorable Prime Minister took an important step towards creating a clean India. So come, let's together take an oath that we shall not dispose e-waste irresponsibly. We will work towards its scientific disposal so that same e-waste can be reduced, reused, and recycled. And to help us realize this dream, we have 150 e-waste authorized recycler functional in India. The details of the same are available at your nearest Common Service Centers, CSC. So now all you have to do is just collect your e-waste and bring it to your nearest e-waste collection center. They will deliver them to their right destination, where wealth will be generated from this waste without causing harm to humans or nature. Given the proper awareness, it will also create employment for thousands of people and will create a clean and healthy India. Clean Digital India, a big step towards digital cleanliness.
Okay. So, what we saw in the video was related to the management of e-waste, and we know that we are very much dependent upon the electronics these days. Our life is, incomplete without these laptops, mobiles, iPads, right? We are totally dependent upon them day and night. That's what we saw. And yes, the technology has to be regularly updated, but what about the last technology that we were using, right? So we have to manage the waste very properly. There are e-waste centers where we are going where they are educating us to deliver our electronic waste so that it can be properly reduced, reused, and recycled, right? So because they are a source of major your non-biodegradable waste, right? So we have to manage them very properly. So related to the video, I'm giving you one Google form, right? You start filling the Google form there. I will be showing you the Google form. Let me give you the link of the Google form first. Try and open Google form. There are just few questions in the Google form. Let me show you. So this field, your name and your class is mandatory. Then there are few questions related to your waste management, that how you're going to manage the waste and how we can, deal with the increasing pollution problem related to the e-waste, right? So kindly start doing your Google form. Start filling your Google form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Somiji.
Ma'am, we have to give our own views in this Google form.
Yes, you have to give your own views. No need, to copy paste from anywhere. You have to give your own views. There are few
Okay.
objective and few subjective questions. In subjective questions, you have to write your own views. What you think is good and how you're going to deal with those. Okay. So while
Okay.
you're doing your Google form, I would request Anuti. Anuti, can you just summarize what you saw in the video?
Yes, ma'am, we saw in the video that how our whole planet is suffering from e-waste, non, non, not correct management. It can also lead to more serious situations if we don't manage it right now correctly. We saw how people are not willing to actually collaborate on this project, but if we actually come together and put our efforts into this, we can accomplish what we are trying to achieve.
Very good, very good. Anyone else? Raghav, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in this video, we saw that how a waste is recycled and how we can dispose the waste into the good areas. Ma'am, suppose if we are pouring the waste in the wrong area, it has many poisonous substances such as lead, cadmium, and
Very
chromium,
good.
which will affect the poor people who are living in poverty, and they can die as a result of it.
Okay. If we are going to waste, if you're going to deposit these waste, without giving it a thought, like if you're going to put it in the soil or in the water, the poisonous substances can go into that component. Like it can mix with the water, it can mix into the soil, and it could be a major cause of your water pollution and your soil pollution. So we have to control this. We have to manage the e-waste. So what is we are going to do from the next time is whenever we are going to e-waste, we are going to give it to the e-waste center, recycle the waste properly, right?
Yes, ma'am.